Hello guys, good evening. Good evening. I trust everyone is doing good. Welcome. Join in. Welcome to Cat Ninjas. Welcome to Cat Ninjas. We'll continue our study on most important and impactful topics that appear in CAT and some of the good exams like XAT and IIFT, etc. Sure, all right. In the afternoon at around 2ish, we'll be doing the impactful concepts from LRDI, and in the night at 10, we are doing some quantitative study. So I'm starting off with today, I'll be dealing with one of the key concepts from time and work, of course, the importance of efficiency. As we do, so as we all know, we start from the basic and then we'll capitalize and build it and see some CAT level questions. I will do this in about, say, 3 parts or so. There are 3 to 4 important things to be discussed, of which I'll be discussing one of the very important things today, that is the importance of efficiency perspective. Okay, now before we get started, good evening everyone. Welcome to Cat Ninjas. Everyone join back. So let me see. Audio is fine. The video is fine. You can throw in your confirmations. You can punch in your confirmations. Yep, good. Yeah, Haman, good evening. Good evening, Amit. Good evening, Keval, Mohit, good evening. Good evening, Saristi. Great. Yep. All right, so let's kind of get started. Who else is there? You can, my good evening to all of you. So let's get started. So as you join in, as you settle down, keep your pen ready, keep your book ready. As you do these arrangements, let me also give a short introduction. So I'm Srinivas Belvi. I have worked with various test prep industries since 2007. That's about 14 years now. And over a period of time, I developed the expertise in training the students in QA, DI, LR domains as a kind of how you can impactfully tell them so that they go on to remember and apply them for longer time. Yeah. Okay, and if you want to interface with me, probably this is the ID to which you can tag in the Telegram group and you can reach out to me. Sure, I will help in a bit of counseling or so because I'm pretty good at counseling as well. So definitely I will counsel with your CAT related or exam related issues, counsel from that perspective. Uh, Aman, you are saying that you will dedicate Kaise Hua song to. I don't know about that song here. Probably you can share the link. I will listen to you just because you said I will definitely listen to it. I don't recognize that song. I'm so sorry about it. Sure, Alit, it should be very dear to your heart. Thanks for your dedication. You can put in the link. You can put in the link in the comments. Okay, if you don't mind, at the end of it, put that link in the comment. Uh, then I will be able to. So I will listen to it. Yeah. Mohit, what is that not working? This link seems to be working, Mohit, because I think I received few messages from some students on this. Can you just check? Is there something that you are typing it wrong? Sure, I am working on the different link. I will give it to you. Cable is also saying it's not working. Isn't the link is expired? Okay, so which means the message I got was before that. All right, all right. So what I'll do is by tomorrow I will update you in that case. Okay, surely I will update it. Okay, so many of you tried, is it? Okay. So Mohit actually mentioned it sometime back. Sometime back, I think a couple of days back, Mohit mentioned it. But then after that, I received some message. Then I thought that it should be fine. Nevertheless, I will update this surely, surely. Okay. Yeah, by tomorrow we'll fix this issue. This issue will fix it. Yeah. Okay. Quickly settle down as I do some announcements. Join in those who are joining in. This is the time. Quickly before we start off with some concept there. Yeah. So Unacademy offers 2 types of subscriptions: the Plus and the Iconic. Yes, Plus is more about the structured courses, which includes the weekly tests, all of that. Uh, Iconic is more to do with the personalized mentoring, be it the test perspective, be it the study planner perspective, be it some guidance perspective, all of which more to do with the personalized mentoring. Plus subscription comes in these 4 variants, like 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 3 months. Of course, there are some freebies with 12 and 24 months. You get about 3 months there. And if you plan to take any subscription at any point in time, you can use the code Belvi100 and you will, whatever the price is being mentioned out here, on all of this you get about 10% discount. You can avail 10% discount. Iconic subscription, yes, solid. It comes with a little bit of premium for a simple reason that there is a lot of one-to-one mentoring which is mentioned there. So these are the iconic subscriptions. So 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months. If you are looking at CAT 21, probably this could help. CAT 22, this could help. CAT 23, this could help. That can be the plan here. So very exciting I felt when I read through this, because you will get one-to-one live doubt solving, which is really powerful because each one of your doubts could be very different. That's really powerful. Then you will have concept discussions. Sometimes you are not clear with couple of concepts in RC, couple of question types in RC, or couple of concepts in Quant or LRDI. One-to-one discussions will definitely give a huge mileage. Yeah, live mentorship is also there. Live mentorship with respect to other guidances. So yes. Yes, whether you take a plus subscription or iconic subscription, so with which you will get this test package free. The test package is involved. Why we are talking about the test packages? The September, October, November, yes, you must take a lot of tests. So I gave the test planner, kind of a test planner. You can watch my video that I created in the afternoon or the last week. Just check there, the study plan, kind of a test planning I gave for the month of September, October, November with respect to CAT and other stuff. After this lecture, you can go there and watch. And these are the kind of tests which are there. So that's about it. Yeah, let's get started with the lecture. And meanwhile, somebody has put in some suggestions to practice material for LRDI. See, it depends, Sarthak, what kind of study you want to do, because some people want to do a very systematic study, chapter by chapter. Then your style has to be different. Some people, basics are fine, so there is not much of problem with basics. Then your study material would change. See, it's because basically we don't want to waste time. So we need to understand ourselves, what is our current position. From there, how I need to go. Right, for that, technically, see, that's where I say that the counseling helps. Simply saying that refer this book, refer that book, refer this material might not help without actually knowing with respect to that skill, where do we stand. It's always about where do I stand, where I want to go. It's all about that. Therefore, all this is the bridge. Lecture is a bridge. I am here, I want to go here. Lecture is a bridge, study material is a bridge, test is a bridge. All this is a bridge which is taking me from here to there. Right, but then point is where here is different for different people with different skills. With respect to LRDI, here can be different for you. With respect to Quant, here can be different for you. Within Quant, let's say that, okay, if you're looking at arithmetic, here can be different. Algebra, that here can be different. When it comes to geometry, that here can be different. See, that is what the beauty is. That's where I say that I'm a fantastic counselor. I counsel a lot, but before I do anything, before I suggest anything, first thing is I want to know. Otherwise, most of the counseling goes wrong. Trust me, most of it goes wrong. It makes no sense, right? So it is like you're blind in the sense like I don't know anything about you and I'm trying to make a suggestion about you. How does it make sense, right? Okay, so we'll come to that. Maybe all at once I have the Telegram group. Probably you can interface with me. You can send your CV, then we can speak and then we can fix it up. Make sense, Sarthak? That addresses not only your concern, many of you might have similar concerns, but I will not be able to honest suggestions can be made only after understanding you with respect to that skill. If it is swimming, I need to understand you from swimming perspective and make a suggestion, right? That's what it is. If somebody is trying to say something, they are trying to please you. I am not a guy who is trying to please someone. So it's not about pleasing someone. It is about calling spade a spade. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me, right? Yeah, that's what my personality is. Yeah, if I were to please, I can always give some suggestion and make you happy, knowing that it might not work, right? That doesn't make sense to me, right? I want to be truthful and realistic as much as I could. Fair enough. Let's get started. Fantastic topic. All right, now there were years, let me tell you, there were years in which there was zero questions from time, speed, distance. There were years, there were papers, you will find CAT papers in which time, speed, distance questions were zero. All right, I'm talking about this decade itself, previous decade. If you look at the CAT papers between 2011 and 2020, you will come across CAT papers in which time, speed, distance were zero questions. I'm not saying that it was zero throughout. There were zero questions. There were papers with one question. There were papers with two questions. There were papers with three questions as well. But there is not a single paper without time and work. There is not a single paper without time and work when you look from the perspective of management entrance test. Question can be tough, question can be easy, doesn't matter. You cannot find a single CAT paper without time and work. Hey, because it's all about work. Ultimately, your studies is also work. After that also you are going to work, work allocation, all that stuff. Therefore, there cannot be a single paper without time and work. From that perspective, it becomes kind of important. Second thing is, time and work is related with time, speed, distance. Therefore, I can always say that I will not give time, speed, distance question. Instead, I will ask them 3 time and work questions possible. Why? Concepts related or same. Concept related or same. I will tell you what it means to us. All right, let's take a simple question here. So I will do it in 3 parts. Don't panic. The first part is always very important because I will tell the most important thing in the first part. The remaining 2 parts depends on the functioning of the first part that we studied today. So therefore, pay attention here. But yes, at the end of it, we will definitely do some CAT questions right at the end of it. As it is, we'll pick the CAT questions and verify them. What is our understanding? Okay, in time, speed, distance, we have this relationship, right? What is that? Time into speed is equal to distance, right? So we have this relationship. Fair enough. So same thing, time remains time here, friends. Time remains time. The linear, say for example, this is in terms of hours. Speed is kilometer per hour. Or let's say the unit of speed is kilometer per hour. Let's assume distance is in terms of kilometer. Let's say. So speed becomes, when it comes to time and work, when it comes to time and work, in a very simplistic way, don't try to prove that is every question like that. That's not what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying I can do away with time and time, speed, distance, and I can ask you time and work for a simple reason that time and work is a function of time, speed, distance in 80% sense. There is only that 20% sense where it is a little different. Otherwise, 80% of the sense, this is what it is. Okay, what is that speed? Speed is symbolic. All its speed is nothing but efficiency. Efficiency, all the time with the unit of time, I can still talk about hours. Efficiency of the individual, I can say that work done per hour. Just like kilometers per hour, I can say this is work done per hour. This is hours, this is hours. Hours, minutes, seconds, doesn't matter. I'm just trying to tell you here. Distance was in kilometer. The distance will be equal to work. The distance would be equal to work accomplished or work done. So therefore, all right, now this work, we call this as work. Is work itself, the unit of work is work. We will define the unit of work at the later stage, right? Yeah, at the later stage. But this is what it means to us. Let's come to this. Simply let us come to this. Therefore, speed is symbolic of efficiency, and trust me, single most important thing in time and work is this efficiency. If somebody has worked out on time and work from the high school, because it comes in the high school, from the high school people worked on this and they didn't understand the single most important thing in cracking the time and work question is efficiency, which means the moment I read the time and work question, first thing I should spot is where are the efficiencies. Let me find those efficiencies. You got to work around the efficiency. That is the point, which means one thing you have to take away from today's lecture. Say to yourself that efficiency is the key, man, to crack the time and work questions. This is the key. That is all you got to carry from this particular perspective. Fair enough. This is a symbolic, which means time, speed, distance. All concepts of time, speed, distance, therefore, are applicable in time and work. As long as we understand time relates to time, speed relates to efficiency, distance relates to work. 80% of the question. What is that remaining 20%? We will see it later. There are 3 parts. All right, we'll do it today, tomorrow, day after, something like that. In those 3 parts, we will examine this particular fact. Fair enough. Let me come to the basic portion of it. Let me start with a question because it's a very simple topic. Very simple topic. Let me not while away too much of time because all we get is 1 hour. So let's use it judiciously. Yeah, coming to this. But there are 2 methods. In the schools, they will treat the unitary method. All right, which method they teach in schools? School teaches the unitary method. So, okay, as we learn from the CAT perspective, either we can stick to the unitary method. There is absolutely no problem with this. Okay, I don't want to stick to the unitary method. Then you can consider the efficiency method itself. I'll come to this. What is this efficiency method? Let's examine that. Let's examine quickly. 2-3 problems. We'll get hang of unitary and efficiency method. Then we will open up to CAT question and see how CAT uses these concepts very judiciously. Let's try and see that. Okay, let's go here. Babita alone can complete. Guys, are you all sitting with book and pen? Are you all sitting with book and pen? You can take running notes as well. Running notes as well. Don't forget the habit of taking running notes, which means you keep the notes and the book. Even if it is an online lecture, you kind of keep taking your own running notes because you don't want to come back to the same lecture again and again and while away your time. Please remember, whenever you sit with a book and a pen. In the schools, in the colleges, what we do, we kind of take the running notes. It's not that teacher has to dictate only then I write. No, whatever you feel important there, whatever something that you want to register there, you kind of take the running notes. When teacher asks you to solve, you'll take the time, you'll do that rough work, and you will try to give that answer, something like that. Always I encourage sit straight, sit at a relaxed position, comfortable position, but at the same time keep your tools ready. Fair enough, let's get started. Babita alone. So allow me to quickly explain this. I know that most of you would know about this, no rocket science in this, but I don't want to take it for granted and jump into the cat level, right? So therefore, allow me to complete this. Have some patience. You already know about this. Yeah, I know. Babita alone can complete a work in 10 days, which means to complete full work in 10 days. Efficiency of Babita. If you want to write the efficiency of Babita, you write it as 1 by 10 work per day, provided you think that work is equal to 1 full work. Work is equal to 1. This is called as unitary method. As the name itself suggests, unitary method means work is equal to 1. You take it like this. But what you write, always efficiency. That's it. That's all your high school teacher said. Nothing beyond this. Efficiency of Babita is 1 by 10th work per day. Babita does 1/10 of the work per day. You may disagree, but there your teacher also already said the disclaimer saying that, look, unlike what we do in reality, when we say that I give somebody 10 days to do the work, every single day they do 1/10 of the work. First day 1/10 of the work, second day 1/10 of the work. But in real life, that is not the reality. Some days we do more, some days we do less, based on the energy, based on the time available, all that stuff, right? Okay, because every day cannot be just like all 5 fingers are not same. All days of the week are not same. It depends, right? Okay, but nevertheless, that's the assumption, classic assumption we make. Every day the person does the same amount of work. Therefore, efficiency of B is 1 by 10. Okay, second person. So you inquire with Tabitha. Tabitha alone can do this in 15 days. Therefore, efficiency of Tabitha. Tabitha can do 1 by 15th portion of work per day. Now, your teachers have very clearly said, hey, efficiencies can be added, efficiencies can be subtracted. Whatever you want to do, you have to do with efficiency, not with days. When author knows that efficiency is important, they generally never give in the exam efficiencies, they give the days. Right? And we know that efficiency and days are inversely proportional, because somebody more efficient will take less time. Somebody less efficient will take more time to do the same job. They are inversely proportional. That's what precisely I did. 10, I wrote it as 1 by 10. 15, I wrote it as 1 by 15. Why? Because we know that efficiency is inversely proportional. What is efficiency? Speed. Time and speed are inversely proportional. Therefore, time and efficiency. Instead of speed, what we learned in time, speed, distance chapter, the speed is now termed as efficiency. Just like time and speed are inversely proportional, similarly, efficiency and time here are inversely proportional. That's what I did here. Okay. Now, what is it trying to say? How many days would they need to complete the same work if they work together? If they work together means combined efficiency. Together, efficiencies can be added. Therefore, you add 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15th of work per day. This is what they are going to accomplish. You take LCM, etc. You call this as 6 divided by 30. You take the LCM of the denominators. Then you figure it out. Sorry, 5 divided by 30, which will become 1 by 6th of work per day. Therefore, how many days to complete this particular work? How many days for this entire work? Look at the unit. This is works per day. Therefore, number of days per work, units are interchanged. Therefore, interchange the number as well. 6 by 1. That's what you will say, which is nothing but 6 days. Very simple question. Very simple question. I'm sure all of you got this. It's pretty simple one. Okay, coming to the efficiency. Now listen to me. Method 2. Let's do the same method on efficiency here. Let's do the same method on efficiency. What we do while doing efficiency is, since we already know that efficiency and time are inversely proportional, this is how I will tab it. Babita, I will take on one hand. Tabitha, I will take on the other hand. Hey, what is the time taken by them? Time taken by them. The first lady takes 10 days. The second lady takes 15 days. Therefore, I will say that efficiency is inversely proportional. I will write 15 here. I will write 10 here. This is what I exactly taught you in time, speed, distance also. So I write it, then I will simplify them. Efficiency of Babita, I will write it as 3 units. Efficiency of Tabitha, I will write it as 2 units. Now I will say that work is equal to time into efficiency. I will multiply 10 with 3, it will become 30 units. I will multiply 15 with 2, it will become 30 units. Fair enough. So do I know the efficiency of Babita and Tabitha? Yes. Do I know the work? Yes. Now look at this. What is efficiency of Babita according to you? Dummy, 3 units. She can produce 3 units per day. Hey, what is efficiency of Tabitha per day? All that is nothing but 2 units. The efficiency of Tabitha is 2 units. What is the work therefore? Work is not 1. In the unitary method, you called it the work as 1. In the efficiency method, the work is dynamic. The work is dynamic. What is the dynamic work? 30 units. Okay. Therefore, if what is the combined efficiency of these two characters? Efficiency of Babita plus Tabitha, 5 units. That is the efficiency. How many days they will take? If they can produce 5 units per day, efficiency means units per day. Units per day. This is nothing but units. Okay. So how many days they will take? That is nothing but work divided by efficiency. What is work? 30 units. What is the efficiency? 5, which is equal to 6. Now, how did I connect this? I simply connected this to time, speed, distance. Time into speed is equal to distance. In place of speed, I simply have something called as the efficiency, right? That's it. Okay. Srishti, you are trying to say that LCM only, right? Correct. LCM also is fine. You can take the LCM of 10, 15, which becomes 30, and you want to call this as the work. Okay, if you want to remember that way, that is good. That also can be called as LCM of time duration of the first individual, second individual, third individual. This you can take it as work. This you can take it as work. That is also fine. That is also fine. But if there are only two people, we already saw this in the time, speed, distance chapter. That is also, you can write it there. Whichever way you do, that is all right. Okay, did both the methods make sense to everyone? Did both the methods make sense? Both the methods are clear? Are both the methods clear to you? Unitary method generally taught in schools. There also you focus on efficiency and work. Here also you focus on efficiency and work. Look at the box. It is the same box. It is the ultimately the same box. Here also you are interested in efficiency and work. Here also you are interested in efficiency and work. Work is here. All right, work is here. Here also you are interested in efficiency and work. Therefore, I say that both are same. Both are same, right? In both the methods, both are all right. You want the work here, work is work here, efficiencies are here. Here also there is a work here and there are the efficiencies here. Whether you find efficiency first, work later, or you find work first and efficiency later, does not matter to me. All that is required here is what is efficiency and what is work. Generally, what they give you is time. Generally, what they give you is time. Look at this particular question once again. So if you look at this, A takes 10 days to do the work, B takes 15 days to do the work. So what is not known? Efficiency is not known, work is not known. As long as you are clear that I have to find efficiency and work, if I get these two things, rest of them is incidental. That is all you got to do there. Most important thing is efficiency. Between these things, the most important thing is efficiency. All right, let me do few more questions. You will get hang of this. No worries. No worries. It's a very simple topic. Yeah, good evening, Kushagar. Good evening. Hey, a lot of people joined it, guys, in between. Is it a weekend? How many of you are working here? Is this a weekend phenomena? Friday being a weekend, all it kind of you will make time to attend live. Is that something like that? Can I know how many of you work here? How many of you go to office work? I mean, you don't have to physically go to office, but yes, you kind of do it work from home or to the office, doesn't matter. Can I quickly know how many of you work here? Is it because of the weekend that, okay, some more people have joined Rahul as Rahul works, Kushagra works, okay, Dev works, okay. No, Dev, you are not working. You are saying something else. Okay, Dev. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Kushagra, I got it. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, Aman, you are in college. How many of you are in college? Can I quickly know some names? Because can I kind of identify some of your names here? How many of you still in the college? Which means you have to balance between college and your CAT prep. Two things. Okay. Mm, Aman Srishti. Yeah, yeah, put it how long it will take. Why don't you quickly put it in the chat? Tamanna, all right. Prashant, oh, so many of you. All right. Keval, okay. Keval just recently, all right. Sarika is in college, all right. Amit. Once you put Amit, yeah. Okay, okay. Aman earlier in this Amit, okay. Satish, all right. Welcome, Satish. Welcome. No issues. Yeah. Okay, Kushagra, all right. So you are working, you are doing a private degree, and you are preparing for CAT. Okay, your platter is full, man. Okay, any which ways. Let's get started. Good. All right. Yeah, glad that I got to know a little bit about your profiling. That may not be enough. Once I get time, I will interface and try to understand your profile so that we can also mentor better. Coming back to this, P and Q can do a piece of work in 21 and 24 days respectively. They start the work together. but P left after some days and Q finished the remaining work in 9 days. After how many days did P leave? Okay, coming to this story, always, whatever be the story, timelines are given 21 and 24 days. Time is given to us. What is given? Time is given. Always find the efficiency of Q, efficiency of Q, and work. Your wish. You want to call work as one? That's your wish. No, I want to call it as something else. That's also your wish. Always remember that these are the three things that with any critical question, always stay focused on these parameters. Examiners generally talk about time, you focus on efficiency and the work. All right, that is all you got to do. So which method to follow, that's up to you. As long as you get these three parameters, you are done and dusted. It's over, it's all over. That's all you got to get. Fair enough. So let me go to P and Q like this. If you are fine with time, speed, distance, use it for the time being. So you would say that, okay, here P and Q, the timelines are given. I have to find the efficiency, and there is something called as the work. How much time P alone takes? 21 days. How much time Q alone takes? 24 days. Put them in the reverse order, because where did we learn this technique of putting it like this upside down? We learned it in time, speed, distance. Therefore, 24 and 21, this is 8 and this is 7. That is, efficiency of P is nothing but 8 units. You are saying that efficiency is 8 units per day. This is units are 8 units per day. Efficiency of Q is 7 units per day. Efficiency of Q is 7 units per day. Therefore, what is the work? Time into efficiency is nothing but the work. Either you can multiply the first line or you can multiply the second line. Let me just multiply this 24 into 7. 24 into 7. That is the work, which is 168 units. Work is 168 units. So solid now. So Srishti or somebody were saying before, can I find the work first? That's your choice. Therefore, in that case, you will take the LCM of 21 and 28. Work is nothing but LCM of 21 and 28, which becomes 168. In that case, what you are saying, I will find work first and then I will find the efficiency. What I am doing, for me, finding efficiency was easier. Therefore, I said that let me first find efficiency and let me find the work. That's it. Choice is yours. But ultimately, you have to be knowledgeable about these three things. Efficiency and work, you should know. Which one to find first? That depends on the data. Right? I don't have to unnecessarily worry about work only I should find first and then only I should find efficiency. Nothing like that. Choice is yours. But you got to find them. That's the whole idea there. Fair enough. Nuts and bolts are ready. This chart is the nuts and bolt. Now what? Follow the narration. Follow the storyline. What is the storyline? They started working together. Okay. They started working together. But P left after some days. So we don't know. The word is some. After some days. Q finished the remaining work in 9 days. Narrative, last 9 days. Let me first finish last 9 days. Why last 9 days? Data is clear about the last 9 days. Who worked in the last 9 days? Only Q worked. Last 9 days. Here, friends, I'm here. Q finished the remaining work in the 9 days, which means last 9 days Q worked. How much work he will accomplish? Efficiency of Q, 7 units. 7 into 9. 63 units Q has done in the last 9 days. What is the total work? 168 units. This is the total work. So therefore, what is the remaining work? Remaining work is 168 minus 63, which is nothing but 105 units. Who did these 105 units? P and Q did together for n days. Okay, what is the combined efficiency of P and Q? Combined efficiency of P and Q is 8 plus 7, 15 units. 15. 8 plus 7, 15 units. How many days they have to work? N days. How much work they should accomplish? 105 units, because they work for some days. That sum is what I'm writing it as N, because I don't know. But when they work together, they can accomplish 15 units. 8 plus 7, 15 units. How many days? I don't know, some N days. How much work was accomplished? 105 units were done. Therefore, you got the value of N. Or the value of N, you got it as 7 days. They worked for 7 days. 7 days. Right, 7 days he worked together. That's what it's given. After how many days P withdraw? P left after 7 days. Right, this is, so you may say that no sir, I want to take work as 1. Fair enough, you take work as 1, then you will write the efficiency of the first fellow as this, efficiency of the second fellow as this, and then you will continue doing it. Really doesn't matter which method you kind of do there. Okay, I hope you are getting hang of this. Allow me to do the next one. Okay, there is no rocket science. I'm just making you familiar with it. Three things, man. Here I am interested in efficiency of P. Ultimately, what I'm interested in, efficiency of P, efficiency of Q, and efficiency of R, and what is work. That's it. All right, because I'm seeing three characters here, P, Q, R, and the days are given, 15, 20, 30 days are given. What I'm interested, efficiencies and this. Which method to follow? Up to you. You want to call work as 1, call and start. No, I want to call it something else, call it and start. Everything is a dummy. right? Yeah. So everything is a dummy. Which method you want to call it, that is up to you. There is absolutely no problem there. Okay, let's take a look. What do we want to call here? You may say that, sir, so if I write now PQR, the time taken are 20, 15, 20, 30. Now, how do I write like this? Should I write something like this? No, there is nothing like this. Inverse proportion is not that. Inverse proportion means 1 by 15, 1 by 20, and 1 by 30. This is what you should write. In that case, what we will do? In that case, we will say that, okay, find the work first. Find the work. If you don't want to call work as 1, so then if you want to follow the efficiency method, call the work LCM of 15, 20, 30. Call the work as 60 units. Let 60 units be the work. Let us call 60 units be the work. I started here. Rather than taking it as 1, say I started by saying that 60 unit is the work. What is the efficiency of P? Work divided by days, 15. So therefore you will say that 4 units per day. What is the efficiency of Q? Same work, but he wants 20 days. Therefore he can do 3 units. What is the efficiency of R? He already same work is 60 units. He want to accomplish in 30 days. Done. This is what we are saying. So if all 3 of them, how many days would they need to complete the same work if they work together? The work is together. Therefore efficiency of P, Q, R, add them, 4 plus 3 plus 2. 9 units. Efficiency of P plus Q plus R is nothing but 9 units. Therefore, the number of days required is nothing but work, that is 60, divided by their efficiency, right? We get the answer, which whatever is required. We can simplify this. That's right. Okay, 6 2 by 3. That's correct. 6 2 by 3 days is fine. So this is what we kind of do out there. Okay, probably you'd have got some hang by this, some hang of this method by now. So any which ways, all right, you would know this. So quickly, before we jump on to the CAT question, let's do one more question here quickly. It's up to you. You do this, guys, now. Why don't you do this? Take a minute. Take a minute. Try your hands on. Then we will go to the CAT question. Try your hands on. Try your hands on this. Just push your mind a little bit. Let your fingers move a little bit before we tackle the CAT question. Come on, guys. Give me the answer. Quick, quick. We have to hit the CAT level. These are not CAT level. We are just examining, understanding the basics. Okay, so here we go. So let's do it together. Let's do it together. Where you got stuck? A and B can do a piece of work in P and Q in 10 days, Q and R in 15 days. This is in 25 days. Okay, combined it is given, doesn't matter. So let us first find the work here. Okay, what is the work? Work is nothing but, let me write the work as LCM of the given time duration, that is 10, 15, 25. Let me call it as 150 units. Let's say we need to fix, what all we need to fix? We need to fix the work, couple of work we need to fix, efficiency of P we need to fix, efficiency of Q we need to fix, efficiency of R we need to fix. This is my chart. Ultimately this is going to be my chart. This is what all I need to fix ultimately, right? And then navigate through this particular discussion as we go along. That is what has to be done. Fair enough. Let's fix this. Work is fixed. work, because if you want to do unitary method, take it as 1. If you don't want to do the unitary method, and take the LCM and call it as some other convenient number, any number which is convenient to you. Technically, LCM is the most convenient number so that we can avoid fractions. That is it. Okay, fair enough. Now let's come to this. Hey, therefore, what is the efficiency of P plus Q? Efficiency, because why? P and Q, now we are making them work in pairs. We are not allowing them to work alone. You work in pairs, work as a team. All right, then the work efficiency is better. That's the whole idea, maybe, right? Yeah, efficiency of P plus Q, 150 units in 10 days. Okay, so which will become 15 units per day. All right, efficiency of Q plus R, 150 units, because you fix the work first, and then you are dividing this by 15, second data, right? 10 units per day. Efficiency of R plus P, 150 divided by 25, which would become 6. Fair enough. Let me add these three equations. Assume that these are the three equations here. Then it will become 2 times the efficiency of P plus Q plus R. You may wonder, sir, why it has become 2 times all of a sudden? Because there is a P here and there is a P here, 2 P's. There is a Q here and there is a Q here, 2 Q. There is a R here, there is a R here, 2 R. Therefore, when you add, it will become efficiency of 2P plus 2Q plus 2R. 2 can be taken out as a common, right? Therefore, 2 times P plus Q plus R is nothing but 15 plus 10, 25, and this is 31. Therefore, you say that, hey, single efficiency. Therefore, efficiency of P plus Q plus R is nothing but 31 divided by 2, which is equal to 15.5. 15.5, that is what they can accomplish per day. All these fellows together can accomplish 15.5. Fair enough. All right, now let me come to the question. So should I now first go and fill this? No, first go to the storyline. Let's go to the storyline. Let's not be busy filling this grid, or just because we have a grid in front of us, be busy filling that. Don't do that. Be it in Quant, be it in LRDI, some LRDI also, some people create the grid and they'll be very busy filling this grid. The question was already done by the time you filled half the grid, but people are still filling the full grid. Come on, all right, you need to understand what is the expectation, and then try doing that. It looks like some information is already there with us. Fair enough. Let's now go here. What happened? They all worked together for 4 days. Fair enough. First 4 days. Therefore, I'm now talking about the first 4 days. What work is done in the first 4 days? What happened in the first 4 days? First 4 days, all of them worked. All of them worked means how many units they can do? 15.5. 15.5 units per day. How many days they worked like this? 4 days they worked. This is the efficiency. They work for 54 days, right? So that is nothing but 62 units are done. Out of how many? 150. 62 units are done. Then P left. Fair enough. Q and R continue to work together for 5 more days. 5 days more. Next 5 days. Therefore, next 5 days. What happened next 5 days? Next 5 days, Q and R are working. Hey, what is the efficiency of Q and R? I have it here. The efficiency of Q and R is 10 units. Let me write it. 10 units. That is the efficiency of Q and R. How long did they work? 5 days, which means another 50 units are done. Okay, then that fellow Q left. All right, that point in time Q leaves. Now the remaining work will be completed by R. How much days he will take? Okay, first let us understand what is the remaining work. Out of 150, 62 is gone. Another 50 is gone, right? Therefore, 88 units are left. Another 88 units are left. Oh, sorry, hang on. Right, out of 150 units, 150 is correct, right? Okay, 150 units. So 62 units are gone and another 50 units are gone, right? Which is nothing but 112 units are gone. 112. I hope you are following this. 112 units are gone. Therefore, the remaining units from here, right, 112 are gone. The remaining out of this is going to be 38 units. Another 38 units are left. Fair enough, 38 units are left. Who should do this 38 units? Only R should do. So therefore, I need to write the only R. Only R will be doing this. I have to write the efficiency of R. Then find out how many days this character is going to take. Find out. Let's find out what is the efficiency of R. Follow the narrative. Okay. Efficiency R. What is the total efficiency of PQR? 15.5. If you want the efficiency of R, substitute for P and Q. What is the efficiency of P and Q? 15 units. Why don't you substitute it here? Let's substitute. Efficiency of P and Q is 15. 15 plus efficiency of R is equal to 15.5. Therefore, efficiency of R is equal to 0.5. What did I do? I don't want to find what is P, what is Q, not required. Only R is required. Therefore, I'm going here. I am trying to find the efficiency of P and Q. What is efficiency of P and Q here? Efficiency of P and Q is 15 units. Efficiency of P and Q is 15 units. What is efficiency of PQR? All of them put together 15.5 units. Subtract, therefore 15 units is the efficiency of P and Q. Now efficiency of R becomes 0.5. Come back, 0.5 into D is equal to 36. Therefore D is equal to 38 divided by 0.5, which becomes 76 days. He wants another 76 days to complete the remaining work. I hope all of you it made sense to you. Clear? Clear? Did it make sense? Clear? Everybody clear? This narrative is clear to you? Storyline is clear? Not 78 days, 76 days. 38 into 2, 76. 38 by half is nothing but 38 into 2, right? Debojyoti? Yeah. Good. Good. All right. Now let's come to some of the CAT types. Now let's understand the CAT type now, right? So because we kind of understood here. Now let me open up and let's see the varieties, how they use this concept. That's important. Concept is clear. What did I do now? I explained the concept. Concept is clear. Now let's try and take some of the CAT kind of questions. All right, guys, here you come. So I will give good 2 minutes. Crack it in 2 minutes. 2 minutes is an upper limit. You should take technically less than that. Take this time and crack this question. Now let's do some CAT questions. Either a scaled down version of a CAT question or a CAT question as it is. This is a CAT question as it is. Go ahead, crack it. Concepts are clear. You should not take more than 2 minutes. Good, good. All right, perfect, perfect. All right, all right. Listen to me, guys. Listen to me, right? So look at this CAT question. This is level 1 CAT question, right? This is level 1 CAT question because we have just started the story. This is a level 1 CAT question. I will tell you. All right, now first of all, let's see this. There are 3 efficiency of A. Let me write the efficiency of A, efficiency of B, efficiency of C. Okay, I was writing in the column. Whether you want to write in the column, write in the row doesn't really matter. I just have to find this and what is the work, right? So what is the work? Fair enough. Let's come back to this. Let's understand this. Machine B, now look at this. Okay, the story A takes 60 hours, blah, 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 all of this. Once you understand this, now see here, machine B is twice as fast as machine A. Fair enough. If machine B is twice as fast in a fixed time, if time is constant, whatever be that particular time, in that constant time, if machine A produces 1 unit, efficiency of machine B will be 2. Why? B is twice as fast, twice more efficient. Directly efficiency, he is telling, the author is directly telling the efficiency. Fair enough. Now look at machine C. Machine C will take the same amount of time to produce a million units. Again, 1 million is a constant. Here the 1 million units is a constant. Time is also constant. A million is constant. Okay. The machine C will take, okay, 1 million units is constant. Machine C will take the same amount of time to produce a million units as A and D be put together, which means the efficiency of C is 1 plus 2. Efficiency of C is 1 plus 2. That's the meaning of this statement. After reading this, that is what you understand. Machine C will take the same amount of time to produce a million units as A and B put together. Put together means what? You make A and B work. How much they produce in 1 hour, C will produce all of that in one single hour. This is the efficiency of A, B, and C. All right, this is the efficiency of A, B, and C. Okay, now what is the work? Work is equal to efficiency of A into time taken by A. What is the efficiency of A? 1 unit. What is the time taken by A? 60 hours. Fair enough. A time taken is 60 hours. Therefore, 60 units is the work. 60 units is the work. Now, coming to this, how much time will be required to produce a million units? This million is constant, right? This million is constant. Three machines use simultaneously. Fair enough. If you use all these three machines simultaneously, then it will become all at 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6 units. Efficiency of A plus B plus C is equal to 6 units. Fine. Therefore, what is the time taken? Time taken is 60 units divided by 6, solid, which is equal to 10 hours. Very simple question. Which means if you understand it properly, author was already giving you efficiency. All right, he was so graceful here. That's why I call it as a level 1 question. Why level 1? Efficiencies have been already said. This 60 hours comes in the end. If the moment you start reading from here, a efficiency of ABC has been directly defined. You start efficiency of A as 1, efficiency of B becomes 2, efficiency of C becomes 1 plus 2, which becomes 3. Simple, done. Storyline is over. So the moment you understand this, hardly it takes any time to solve. Is it making some sense? Level 1 question is clear. Pretty much level 1 question, because efficiencies were directly said. You understood or not is a different issue. But the point is, it was so direct. Efficiencies were so direct. Someone who understands it faster, 1 minute is the time for this question. Right? Okay. 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 All right. Try this now. One notch below CAT question. Actual CAT question on this we'll do tomorrow. This is one notch below CAT question. Try this out. Try this out. Concepts are clear. I'm only talking about efficiency. The importance of efficiency is what I'm talking. Try this out. Make an effort. Okay, all right, fine. So why nobody did this? Okay, Vivek and Keval, chat later. Chat, you chat between yourself later. Okay, yeah. Let's come to this. All right, let's come to this. How many days they would he would alone take to complete this job? Listen, so this is what CAT does. It's one notch below CAT. Actual CAT question I will do tomorrow. Then you will understand what CAT does. Okay, you may say, all right, sir, where is efficiency? What is happening? That is what they do. But the focus still remains on the work and efficiency. Your focus will still remain on work and efficiency. no doubt about it. So quickly examine and try to understand this question. Do it with me. All right, do it with me. Let's try this together. Two men, P and Q, work together to complete a job in 5 days. Then he said that if somebody inked twice, efficiency of P becomes twice and Q becomes half. Focus on these words. Twice and half. Efficiencies become twice and half. Okay, then the work will take 1 day less. 1 day less means 4 days. 1 day less means 4 days. Okay, therefore, if I want to start with the work, work is nothing but LCM of 5 and 4, because I have 5 days here, I have some 4 days here. Start with something there. 5 and 4, all right, 20 units is the work. That is also fine. Thinking like that is also fine. Fair enough, man. Okay, what is the efficiency of P? There is no way you can find out. Therefore, I will say that let the efficiency of P be X. All right, what is the efficiency of Q? Efficiency of Q be Y. Let's say efficiency of Q be Y. But rather, I will not take Y. I will take the efficiency of Q is equal to 2Y. You may wonder, sir, why you want to take 2Y? That's called smart assumption. Because I have to make it half, right? Q worked half as effectively. When I do half, half of 2Y will become Y. That becomes nicer. As I read the question, I came across the fraction half. I make the smart assumption why I should say efficiency of Q is equal to Y. Why can't I take efficiency of Y is equal to Q is equal to 2Y? I can take, nobody stops me from doing it. Therefore, I took it as 2Y. Fair enough. Let's go to the first equation now. So what is this? So he said that if they work together, they will complete the job in 5 days. Fair enough. This is what you are writing. Efficiency of P, X. Efficiency of Q, 2Y. Case 1 I'm writing here, my friends, this statement. Two men P and Q working together complete a job in 5 days. X plus 2Y into 5. This is efficiency. Efficiency. This is number of days, which is equal to work. How much is the work? 20, because that's what you assume, 20. Fair enough. So therefore 5 one time, 5 4 times. First equation, X plus 2Y is equal to 4. Okay. Come to the second one. If P worked at twice the efficiency. Fair enough. Therefore second one, 2X, twice the efficiency. Whereas Q worked half effectively. Half effectively. Therefore, it was 2Y originally. Half of 2Y becomes how much? Y. Y. Okay. How many days they should work? 4 days they should work. If they work for 4 days, they will be accomplishing the same 20 units of work 25 times. Therefore, you say that 2X plus Y is equal to 5. Solve. You'll get the value of X and Y. We can simply solve this. Okay, solving this, there is a pattern, right? Both of them seems to have some pattern out here. So therefore, use that particular pattern. Just add them first. When you add them, 3X plus 3Y is equal to 9. Therefore, X plus Y is equal to 3. Now integrate this equation with this equation. You will get Y is equal to 1. Integrate this equation with this equation. You will get X is equal to 2. You will get X is equal to 2. Fair enough. You got X is equal to 2. X is all you wanted here. X is all you wanted here. Why? So question is, how many days P alone take to complete this work? So how much P alone? All right, number of days taken by P to complete this work. P has to do 20 units because that's what you said is your work. Okay, what is the efficiency of P? X is the efficiency of P. How much is this? This is equal to 2. Therefore, 20 divided by 2, which is equal to 10 days. All right, he required 10 days to do this work. Nothing in this question. If somebody, all right, it all simply boils down to two simultaneous equations. Nothing other than that. What did we do? Same thing we did. We focused on the work and the efficiency, but we got stumped. There was no efficiency there. Then assume X, no efficiency. Assume Y, assume it, and then start proceed from there. Hey, is it making some sense? This is what CAT does, my friends. This is what CAT does. They will not ask so directly what we learnt. What we learnt is basic. Sometimes they ask like that, it is sitter. When they ask like that, it is called sitter. Okay, don't expect sitters every time. They will test our intelligence little bit, right? Little bit, and it's not a difficult one. We can't term this as a difficult one. Same efficiency, same work, but we got to handle it little judiciously. That's it. All right, we have to handle with little bit of wisdom. Yeah, right. Yeah, Kushagar, it might have worked in this question. That's it. Luckily, it might have worked in this question because both their efficiencies are equal. Because what is the value of Y? Value of Y is equal to 1. Value of Y is equal to 1. Therefore, 2Y is also 2. This is also 2. Therefore, it worked. Okay, therefore, it worked. That is it. It worked because the question structure was like that. You change the structure, it may not work. Because both had the same efficiency, it worked for you. If I change their efficiency, it will not work. I can change the numbers, right? That is it. That's called as being lucky. Sometimes you'll be lucky even in the exam like this. All right, we follow something and it just works for us. That's called being lucky. Does that happen? Yes, it does happen. That's what we mean by lucky few. All right, some of them get lucky like this in verbal also, right? By the gut feeling, they mark something. They are confused between two answer options thoroughly. By the gut feeling, they mark something, and it works. All right, yeah, and it works. Okay, it worked here because both their efficiencies were same. You change their efficiencies, it may not work. It may not work. All right, yeah, good. Okay, there we go. Try this cat question as it is, not as it is. Scaled down version of cat. One scaled down version. Actual version again we will see in next day's tomorrow's class. Before we see that, we'll see first scaled down version because we're doing level 1 in the sense like day 1, right? First hour of our preparation. Let's try and do the scaled down version. Yeah, Debojyoti, you can proceed. How do you guess? Try to guess in this question. You guess. There is a box here. Say theta type question. Guess what you want to guess. Right? Different people would have different skills. I don't know how to do that. If you can guess, there are so many numbers. If you can guess, you can guess. Hmm. Okay, I will put a timer. 1 more minute. Right, friends, try it. All based on efficiency only, but how do you use that parameter? That's what is most important in CAT. Okay, I almost gave 2 minutes. Why it is taking time? Is it the hour of the day? At 11 o'clock, you guys are feeling very tired, brain is not working, something like that. If that is the case, guys, have a cup of coffee and tea and then sit here, right? Because you can't be sitting dull saying that brain is not working, sir. Battery is completely low. It is almost a sleeping time. No, if you think like that, at least to charge it up to work till 11:15 times, right? Charge it up. Otherwise, it will not make sense. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this. So what is not what I take it as the work? Work is equal to 20 units. I will take work simply is equal to 20 units after reading this question. You may wonder from where you got this thought of taking it 20 units because it's given towards the end by 1/20th of the job. Why not take the job as 20 units? Then calculating 1/20th of the job is easy. 1/20th of 20 units becomes easy. 1 unit. No, I don't want to take 20. Then take a multiple of 20 at least. If you don't want to take a 20, take a multiple of 20. Life is easier. That's it. So I looked at this statement. Then I will say that let me take it as for 20 units. That's an easy way to proceed. Will it work? 99% of the time it should work. Already it should work. It's a better number because at least this calculation I can do for sure. 1/20th of the job I can calculate for sure. Easily I can calculate without much hassle. Therefore, I will say that let the work be 20 units. Say, what about the efficiency of P? No idea. There is no clues given to find the efficiency of P. Therefore, I will call it as X. Hey, what about the efficiency of Q? I will call it as Y because after reading this question, nowhere you will find that efficiency got reduced to half or a quarter or something like that. Therefore, I will call efficiency of P is equal to X, efficiency of Q is equal to Y. Fair enough. Now let's go there. They took this teaching business, something on there. P worked for 2 hours. Okay, therefore he accomplished 2x units because x units per hour. Let's say this is y units per hour. So XP has done how much? 2x units he would have produced. Fair enough. P has produced 2x units. Q worked for 5 hours, which means Q has produced 5y units. Produced 5y units. Did half the job. Half the job means 10 units. Why? Half the job means how much? Half is 10 units. How do you know half is 10 units? Because your work is 20 units. How did you took this work as 20 units? Because there was a fraction 1 by 20. At least to get that 1 by 20 calculation faster, you took 20. If you took that as 20, then you will say that half the job means 10 units. A worked for it, P worked for it 2 days. Q worked for 5 days and statement says that they did half the job. Fair enough, it is over. Coming to the second statement, listen, then they work together for next 3 hours. Okay, next 3 hours, X contributed X units, already P contributed X units per hour, Q contributed Y units per hour, and they were left with 1 by 20th of the job. At the end of these 3 hours, 1 by 20 of 20 units are left, which means 1 unit is left. If 1 unit is left, 10 units are already done. 1 unit is left, which means how many units they produced? 9 units they produced. Now listen carefully. 20 units is the total job. First, they already did 10 units there. And then he's saying that 1 by 20th of the job is still left. What is 1 by 20th of 20 units? 1 unit is still left, right? 10 units are already done. Then 1 unit is left. 1 unit is left. Then how many units now they completed in the 3 hours? 9 units they completed. Fair enough. That is the equation there. Therefore 3 one time, this is 3 3 times. I have two simultaneous equation. What is this? 2x plus 5y is equal to 10. I have another equation, x plus y is equal to 3. Now these are the two equations that I got. Now let's solve it. How much time does P alone take, which means find x? How much time for P alone takes means find x. Then 20 by x is nothing but my answer. Fair enough. Let's find it. Multiply this by 5. Multiply this equation by 5. 5x plus 5y is equal to 15. Therefore 3x is equal to 5. You get the value of 3x is nothing but 5. Therefore x is equal to 5 by 3. Substitute, come back, substitute it here. Substitute it here. Therefore 20 divided by 5 by 3. Alright, that is what you are trying to do. 5 4 times 4 into 3, 12. Alright, he will take 12 hours to complete this particular job. Did it make sense, everybody? Is this clear to you? Am I making some sense to you? Are you all learning something? Answer this. Are you all learning something? Once you understand something about efficiency, are you all getting hang of how CAT questions will be projected? I'm not saying all CAT questions. This is how the CAT questions would be projected on your efficiency. Concepts on one hand, applications on the other hand. Don't confuse between the two. We should know concept, but we should not limit ourselves to concept. Are you all learning something here? Are we all learning something? Making sense? Yeah. Good, good. Okay. At least some of you are learning some new names. I'm seeing Kanchi is the new name. No, Kanchi was there yesterday, I guess. Okay. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. I can see at least acknowledgement from a lot of you. That's good. Yeah, that's good. See, why I'm asking that is, I want to understand that, okay, is that making some sense there? All of that. Yeah, that should be. How 10 minus 1 not 20? See, what is that? See, why you are not continuing the story, Punya Shlok, Mahapatra? Why you are not continuing? The story continued, man. It is story continued. Listen. First P worked for 2 hours and then Q worked for 5 hours. They already did half job. They took some rest maybe. I don't know. Right? Whatever happened. Then word is then they work together for 3 more hours. It's a continuation of the journey. The word is then they work together. It is not an isolated journey. Punyashlok, is it clear? Therefore 10 units are done, another 9 units are done, 1 unit was left. This is 1 unit of the job is left, means after when? After working for 3 hours. It's a continuation of the journey. Why you are isolating them? Why you are isolating them? Okay, you are not isolating. It's a continuous process. It's a continuous. Somebody worked 2 hours, then 5 hours, then again they work together for 3 hours. It's a continuation of the journey. So it means 19 units they are done. So when they said that 1 by 20th of the job is left, from which means 19 units were done. Out of 19 units, 10 were already done. Therefore, 9 more got done in the next 3 hours. Making sense, Mr. Punyashlok? Yeah, I think it should make sense. Okay, coming to this, guys, already if you have not watched this particular video, I would suggest if you are anybody is taking the SNAP, NMAT kind of exams along with CAT, okay, ensure that you also kind of take a look at this particular video, which I uploaded on the YouTube, all right, how to plan OMETs like SNAP, etc. It might help you if you guys are handling that. It might help. It might help. We will continue time and work too. That is tomorrow evening. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, I'll be talking about if you are not reasonably not strong, if you are not strong enough in quant, okay, but reasonably okay or not so good, how to attempt the quant section in the mocks or in the actual test, what should be the thought process, how you with the existing ingredients, how you can maximize the score better, right? That's something that we will look at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, of course, at 2 o'clock, we'll continue our study on must know types, must know types. Okay, so also from the first of September onwards, I will be taking the special classes. The special classes are also free, but it will be done on the Unacademy app. All right, if you have not downloaded the Unacademy app, use this, download the Unacademy app. So one advantage there is the lecture notes will also be shared, right? That's one good thing there. Lecture notes will also be shared. Whatever I'm doing, the lecture notes could be shared there. That's something that you can keep that in mind. Okay, let's continue our discussion. Let's do a couple more questions. Let's do a couple more questions. Yeah, another beautiful cat question. Worded as it is. Worded as it is. Try this. Try this. We'll stop with this question and then we'll continue the discussion tomorrow maybe. Right? Let's try this. Everybody try this. Beautiful question. Shouldn't take much time. I'll give a reflection time of a minute. Rest will do. So how do you open up this question? Quickly think. Smriti will come to your doubt later. Right? We'll finish this. I didn't see your chart. We will finish. Then we'll come to your doubt. Yes, that is right, Kushagra. That's the approach. You are right. Hmm. All right, do it with me. Do it with me without losing too much time. Do it with me, friends. Listen to me. Okay, if I give a little more time, you will crack it. But listen to me. Beautiful question. See, a group of workers put on a job. So you assume that every worker has the same efficiency. Every employee or every worker you assume that have the same efficiency. That is something that you assume. Not true in the real life. All right, in the real sense, it is never true. But you kind of assume that okay, every worker has the same efficiency. Whenever they say that group of workers was put on a job, the doubt can come: will everybody be of the same efficiency? Yeah, you will assume that everybody would have the same efficiency from the second day onwards. But what happened is from the second day onwards, one worker was withdrawn each day, which means day one n people worked, day 2, all right, n plus n minus 1 people worked, day 3, all right, n minus 2 people worked, like this. Nth day one person will work, right? That is nth day the one person will work. Finally, last day, the nth day the one person will work. Fair enough. So therefore, how many days they worked, how many days was the what, how many days was this project? This project has run for how many days? N days. N days they did the project. Let's keep this in mind. N days they did the project. Okay, what about the efficiency? Doesn't matter, case 1 or case 2 efficiency remains same. Therefore, I can simply take the efficiency of each worker is 1 unit per day. You may say that no sir, I will take X. If you take X, X will get cancelled. We will see that. We will see that also. If you are doubtful, X will get cancelled, because anyway, there are two cases. In both the cases, the same employees are working, same workers are working. Therefore, their efficiency doesn't matter. It's just a constant. Efficiency is constant. If it's a constant, why not? Why shouldn't I simplify my life? I will take it as this. Okay. Therefore, day one, how many units were done? N units are done. Day one, N workers. These are the number of workers. These are number of workers who worked. but these are the number of units accomplished. If n workers having the efficiency of 1 unit worked on this, then the number of units are n. How many units were done on the day 2? N minus 1 units. Day 3, how many units were done? N minus 2 units. Last day, how many units were done? 1 unit. Fair enough. Therefore, what is the work, man? What is the work? Work is nothing but sum of all these units. What is sum of all these units? N into n plus 1 by 2. I got the work. Now you were wondering earlier, the work used to be some number. Here, no number is coming. Correct. That is what CAT does. But the ultimately idea is work and efficiency. You said that efficiency is 1. You took that, you made that assumption, fine. Therefore, you got the work. Efficiency and work are important. How many employees? Every employee has the same thing. So efficiency and work are important. Which one we will get first, how we will start, where we will start, that doesn't matter. That matters. In the sense, that is up to the question. In the question, you will see, but two things throughout the class you notice is, hey, work I need to focus, efficiency I need to focus. Here, I started by saying that let the efficiency be 1 unit per day per person, per person per day. Fair enough. So therefore, you got the work, you got added all the units and you got the work. Now, what did the author say? Instead of this, if all the workers start working, D1, D2, D3, which means D1 n fellows will work, D2 n fellows will work, D3 n fellows will work. Efficiency is also same because work is equal to efficiency. Number of workers is equal to efficiency because I took efficiency of each person is 1. Therefore, then in that case, he said that, hey, you don't need n days. You don't need n days. You want only 2/3 of the time, which means you want only 2/3 of n days. If all n people start working, you earlier said that you want n days. Whatever is that value of n, you want 2/3 of those n days to complete this particular job. Okay, anybody who would have understood this 2/3 of n days, you understand that n has to be an integer, therefore 3 is the answer. Because if you want to calculate 2/3 of the n should be an integer. Therefore, n is nothing but this. Therefore, how many workers? Workers were also n here. Therefore, answer was 3. Anybody who worked little smartly on this, you would have understood because there is no approximation. Author did not say that approximately tell me what is happening. Nothing. The moment you understood that, hey man, it is 2/3 of the time, 2/3 of n days, because earlier they took n days to complete the work. Now they will finish by the time they will go to 2/3 of n days. It will be some other number. The moment you understand 2/3 of n, this n should be a multiple of 3. None of the answers were multiple of 3. This was the CAT question as it is, right? They should have at least given 2 answers which are multiple of 3. I don't know. They worked out like this. They didn't give in that year. They didn't give any number which is a multiple of 3. I would have simply blindfolded marked it 3 because it is not an approximation. Hey, was it 3.1 which was marked as 3? No, author never said that. Is it approximately? You find it. Where is the word approximation there? There is no word approximation. Therefore, this becomes the answer. Fair enough. What if this question comes with a box? Because in the today's scenario, I need to prepare for box also. Theta question also I should prepare. I can't because 25% of the questions will be theta questions. I need to prepare for them. I can't say that I will lose my advantage on 25% of the questions. Fair enough. I would have done this here. Work is equal to, this is the case 1. According to case 1, I'm equating work to work. Case 1, the work is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. What about case 2? What is the work? Efficiency, work per day. What is the work per day? N units per day. How many days? How many days? This one, 2n, 2 by 3n. This is the work. This is the time. This is the efficiency. This is the efficiency. That is the units per day by all the group of people. What is this 2 by 3n? This 2 by 3n is nothing but number of days. Number of days. All right, number of days. Fair enough. This is what is happening. All right, simplify this. N and n are getting cancelled. All right, therefore, all right, you will say that n plus 1. All right, this 3 you get it on this particular side. Okay, n plus 1 3 times. This 2 you take it on the other side will become 4n. Therefore, n is equal to 3. Simple. You would have solved like this and you would have got the answer. Hey, are you getting the hang of this, friends? There is still work and efficiency. I'm not denying the fact that there is no work and efficiency, but you have to use it with little bit of understanding and wisdom. That is what CAT looks at. They will not put everything right in front of you on the platter saying that, hey, all data is your work on that. No. All right, they will put reasonably in a way that where we kind of have to put our thoughts behind it before we unlock it. Simple one. It's a very simple one. You don't have to write all this story. The way anybody who would have understood this question, they would have only written this story and finished it. This box, this is what you write in the exam. This is what you write in the exam. This is all you write in the exam. This box is all you write. And some people, if you have the already, if you have taken the look at the answer option, the moment you would have looked at 2/3 of the time, you would have simply marked the answer. You would have simply marked the answer. The moment you would have noticed this 2/3 and none of the answers were multiple of 3, you would have done with it. Okay, I'm hoping that already you kind of understood how to use the efficiency. All right. Point is, they talk about the time duration. All right, generally authors talk about time duration. It can be days or hours or whatever is this. They talk about this. We need to shift our attention to work and efficiency. When we look at the CAT questions, the work and efficiency will not be as direct as we learn from basics. We need to be reasonably smart enough to understand and make certain assumptions in work and efficiency, X, Y, Z, N, P, Q, whatever. We have to make those reasonable understanding before we unlock that particular question, which would be pretty similar and which would have seen towards the end of this particular discussion. Rest of it we will continue kind of tomorrow. A quick announcements before we kind of finish it. Yeah. Okay, if you like what we are discussing, what I'm bringing out in front of you, if you like this particular content, don't forget to put like. If you don't like, don't do anything there. All right, no, you don't do anything. But if you like, genuinely from the bottom of your heart, if you think that yes, I do like what we are discussing, it is adding value to our preparation, then all right, now go there, put that like button, share it with your friends as well. Let them also come in big numbers. We can do it together. Right, so we can do this together. And whenever you are trying to write a test or anything that you are trying to do, you can, I'm encouraging you to use the code Belvi 100 and you can do this. Okay, there we go. And last announcements. So if you are looking for CAT 22 programs, structured programs, CAT 22 or CAT 22 and NMAT with the OMETs, and then or if you're looking at CAT 21, right? So then there are some of the finest educators have opened up certain courses. You can look at them, or you can enroll for some of those courses if you want a structured learning and the tests, etc. Yeah, tomorrow, if you have not taken this test yet, so it doesn't matter, you have nothing to lose. None of you have anything to lose because there are 250 participants will be given a lucky draw. Based on the lucky draw, they will be given the gifts. All right, you get the gifts or the prizes based on the lucky draw. 200 participants will get merit based. Based on the merit, they will get the gifts or the big prizes, whatever you call them. And in addition to that, 250 participants are given the prizes based on the just based on the lucky draw. At least try your luck. If not the merit, why what goes in trying the luck? It is just 1 hour paper. It is 1 hour mock test. So 1 hour mock test, which starts at 12. That is just 12 to 1. You got to block the time. Okay, that is on Sunday 29th. That is on Sunday. You have some fantastic prizes, all smart, right? It can make you smart. Smart watch, right? Smart iPad, right? You have smart speakers, all of that. Yeah. So there we go. And this is where it stands. Okay. Fair enough. So any comments, anything that you want to put? Maybe this is the time I will see and answer some of them. Any comment I missed out, you guys want to put it out there, you can put it in the live chat. Anything that I need to answer, I will quickly do that. Yeah, then Kushagra, then you have to solve. That's it. Keep solving always. Okay, when you are practicing, Kushagra, already you are asking that, so your basics are clear, but you have to practice. Whenever you have practice, ensure that something which challenges you, like slightly, moderately, it should challenge you. Unless it doesn't challenge, it does not change you. It does not change. It will not add any value, right? That is something. A lot of people, when they are practicing, they practice the same thing what they might know, right? Always ensure that you practice something which reasonably challenges you. Unless it reasonably challenges you, it does not change you. Even if you look at my today's class, I start with warming up, but you cannot leave the lecture at the warm up itself, right? That is the whole thing there. Okay. See again, Aman, you are asking about ABM cutoff for Lucknow or I am Ahmedabad. It depends on the backgrounds, right? If you are coming from the food technology background, or if you are coming from agribusiness, agricultural university background, somewhere about 89, 90% will do. Again, so be it ABM course or any course, it simply depends on the background. If you are an engineering guy, your cutoff will be high. Your cutoff is going to be high, right? It is always okay. You are from agri university, take it something about slightly less than 90 percentile. Even for a general category, 90 or around 90 percentile, you can say 90 percentile for ABM course. Yeah. Okay, any other question? Yeah, Keval, I'll be planning to cover geometry as well. Yes, all impactful topics, because geometry is also very impactful topic. Yes, we will be doing that. But yes, I'll be doing the level 3, all right, that is 95 to 100 percentile things on the plus course, right? Because Here all kind of people will come in. There will not be continuity to learning. It becomes very difficult to teach the level 3 kind of things, right? Yeah, I'll be doing bits and pieces, but my plus courses will be technically on the level 3 on each of them. Technically, the idea of the plus is taking from 95 to 100. How to take somebody from 95 to 100. So because they're already all concentrated learners will be there, it would be easier. Okay, all right. So there we go. Fine. We will close it for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. So with that session on the strategy, how to quickly get better scores and how to make decisions in quant and get some better scores with whatever the limited knowledge we have. See you there. Good night to all of you. Good night, guys. Good night. Good night. I'm closing it. Good night.